So, Jim, we've had a lot of conversations about, when to replace your air conditioner, when to replace your furnace, and what to look for. What about the thermostat? Since both those things run off the thermostat, is there ever a time you should replace your thermostat or think about doing that?
Yeah, of course, maybe. If you have an older thermostat and you're getting new equipment, I would strongly suggest you get a new thermostat at the same time. It looks nicer, plus, you're just upgrading. Another time that I really think you should get a new thermostat is if you're going to two-stage equipment and you have a single-stage thermostat. You can use a single-stage stat with two-stage equipment, but I prefer genuine two-stage operation. And you get that with a two-stage thermostat. So, so if you're upgrading to two-stage equipment, definitely go with a new thermostat. If your old thermostat doesn't have the features that you like, if you want added features like programmability or internet operation, access that way, you'd probably have to buy a new thermostat. If your thermostat's old, and out of calibration, if it's actually old enough to be an old electromechanical, where it's got a bimetal spring in it.
Yep.
Yeah, those are, and especially mercury switches. Mercury's been outlawed, I believe, proven to be a toxic chemical. So everything's digital, solid state, much more accurate today. So those are a couple of good reasons to replace your thermostat.
Hey, Jim, one other quick question. It's funny you brought up the calibration, which I was going to do, and obviously the old-fashioned ones, the mechanical ones. Can the new ones, the digital ones, can they ever get out of calibration, or does that just not happen with a digital?
Usually what happens with a digital, they just out and out fail. Their electronics, it's kind of, they get to the point where they just won't operate properly. Some of them are battery operated. They go through batteries quick sometimes, which is a sign of deterioration. But technically, usually they don't fall too much out of calibration. They just quit.
Okay. Well, Jim, thanks for that that insight, because it's just one of those questions that again, all the attention is on the equipment, and it's like, what about that little thing that actually runs the equipment? And it's good to get that insight into when you may or may not need to replace your thermostat. So, hey, if you'd like to see some more videos about heating and cooling and how to keep your house as toasty or as cool as it needs to be sure to check out the website, fourcoreheating.com. A lot of videos there, and of course, if you need any help from these guys ever, just give them a call.